Hello and welcome back. This is the last section of Unit 3, and we'll talk about examples of strong kickers or endings for your opinion article. So, one example I can show you here is a common device. It's a call to action stated at the end of your article. So, basically, this piece was talking about the typhoons that are getting stronger in countries in Asia, like the Philippines. So we can certainly do more to help mitigate the effects of climate change. To those who live in relatively wealthy countries, the people and governments certainly have a duty to uphold and promote the fundamental human right of every person and family impacted by climate change, the right to earn a livelihood, and the right to live in peace and in harmony with Mother Nature. So, just a kind of a strong call to action there. So, there are several other examples. I encourage you to take a look at some newspaper columns in your local publications, or even the New York Times and Washington Post or the Wall Street Journal. So this one is an example of an ending which provides a summary and a little something to think about. This was by E.J. Dion in the Washington Post talking about Memorial Day weekend and the debt ceiling deal that Biden and McCarthy, Speaker McCarthy, negotiate. So it says if the final deal between McCarthy and Biden is as it has been reported, the country might yet escape the extreme cuts Republicans originally hoped for, partly because divided government requires accommodation. But as we join in honoring our country's fallen heroes, we should also ponder how far we are, as we were on the first Memorial Day, from the solidarity to which this worthy holiday calls us. So, something about to think about, something to ponder regarding solidarity and national unity. And you can also end your piece with a further question or a few more questions to think about as readers. So, here, this is an example of a piece written by Peggy Noonan in the Wall Street Journal. It's about the unanswered questions about Trump and Russia. So I'm glad for the Durham report, respect it, and have no reason to doubt any of its conclusions. But its purpose wasn't to answer every question about Donald Trump and Russia. To my mind, there's still a lot of mystery there. What was that strange thing between Mr. Trump and Putin? People say Mr. Trump just likes dictators, but I don't know. He'll trust anyone and has. His own vice president, Little Rocket Man, China during the pandemic. He never trusts Mr. Putin. What was that? What is it? So, ending the piece with a couple more questions to think about. So, those are common examples, and there are many other devices that you can use and try to check out some of the columns. I want to end this section by talking about the body, the main body, where you really marshal 3 points or 2 to 3 points. And then you provide support 1, support 2, support 3, and then further elaborate by offering an example and link, if possible, to support your assertion. And also, like I said earlier, you try to address one counter argument or criticism of your position. And just as a good way of neutralizing a potential strong counter argument of the stand you're taking of a particular issue. Finally, here, some examples of author profiles. You see here there in the beginning, the author was writing about succession and TV finales. So to bolster the credibility or her credibility, her profile said that she is a playwright, television writer, and novelist. Her most recent play on Broadway was Bernhardt Hamlet, and she's the creator of the TV show smash. You can even promote your own new book or show as part of the profile. And the last profile there was about Mr. Penn, who talked about the negotiation regarding raising the debt ceiling. So Mr. Penn was a pollster and advisor to Bill and Hillary Clinton, 1995 to 2008. He's chairman of the Harris Poll and CEO of Stagwell Inc. So he's showcasing that he's got political credibility because he was an advisor and a pollster for Bill and Hillary Clinton. So coming up next, I'll talk a little bit more about tips, tricks, and tools to make the writing process a little easier and faster. So some technology that you can use. Thank you very much.